What's up, guys? Spin Firearms here, and I'm here with my Glock 27 currently. This is actually something that I shoot very often. I used to carry it the most. I just got a new slide for it maybe a year and a half ago. But you can see the wear and tear on the barrel. I've had this thing for a while, and it was my main carry for a long time before my wrist surgeries. Anyways, the firearm has been cleared prior to the video, but we'll show that it is safety checked here, and we won't be pressing the trigger at all, so you got nothing to worry about. Anyways, today we're going to talk about the best way to spend $15 to $20 on a Glock. And there are two things I can say about that. One, Glocks are known for having a not so great trigger. They're a little spongy. They're about 5-6 pounds, which isn't bad. It's more of the sponginess. Also, they don't have a lot of texture. So there's two ways you can go with this. Actually, I would say this is the best way to spend $35 to $40 if you're to get both. Or if you're just looking to upgrade one of the two things, $15, right? $20, somewhere in there. First thing we're going to talk about is the texture. Handle it, Edge Series grips. Make sure you get the Edge Series. Stuff with the granulate or whatever it's called, the sandpaper grips, whether it's talon grips, handle grips, it rips holes in your t-shirts, it causes rashes, it scratches you, and it's uncomfortable to carry with. On the other side of that, there's the rubber grips. The rubber grips are slippery. When your hands get sweaty, if you live in a hot place or you're shooting out in the heat, your hands will slip off that rubber. Edge Series is dead in the middle. So you still get very comfortable while carrying, but when you're going to shoot, you get great grip on it. That's why there is nothing like the Edge Series grips out there, unheard of. Everyone I've recommended them to has really liked them. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about, right, is the connector. Because of the Glock triggers, a lot of people like to just buy all new triggers for them and so on. I like Glock triggers, but I do like to make them a little lighter and a little more crisp. I don't want to get them down to 3 pounds. I don't want to get them down to 4 pounds. I want them about 4.5 to 5 pounds, but I want them a little crisper, a little shorter reset and so on. Anyway, so there's two ways you can go with that, in my opinion. I stick to good brands if I'm upgrading my firearms at all. I stick to reliable brands, brands that work across the board, brands that have a great history. And so there are two. I go with the Ghost Avengers connector, or here I believe this is the Ghost Army connector. You can get the Ghost Marine connector. You can get the, like I said, the, the Avenger connector. They are all self-cleaning, I believe. I know for a fact that the Ghost Avenger connector is self-cleaning. That's what's in my 27. That's what's in a lot of my 26s, almost all of my 26s. I also have it in one of my 19s, and it makes a big difference. And they're about $15 to $20. The Army is just as good. It's just a little different feel, as well as the Marine. They're all just a little different. I like the Ghost connector. Like I said, I've shot thousands of rounds through my old main Glock 26 without cleaning it. I think I did 2,000 to 3,000 rounds without cleaning it. The only clean part of the inside of the firearm was that connector. It was shocking. It looked like the connector was brand new. It looked like it was never fired. Then also, I don't believe the Apex trigger is self-cleaning, the connector, but it is a great way to crisp up that trigger and make it a little lighter. It's same feel basically as the Ghost ones, just I do like the self-cleaning aspect of the Ghost Avenger connector. But Apex is known as top quality. It's a top brand in the firearm industry. They make reliable aftermarket products, so you can trust Apex. But once again, I'm always going to say this. The grips aren't going to affect reliability, but test your firearms. I haven't had a single issue having to do with my connectors. And on top of that, if you stick to connectors like these that you don't have to modify, you'll never have to worry about safety. If you stick to the Ghost, Avenger, Army, or Marine connectors, or the Apex connector, you do not have to modify them in any way. Therefore, your safety functions on your Glocks, your internal safeties are all there. Therefore, your firearm is just as good to carry. No issues. You don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, like I said, 15 to 20 for these, and I think 15 to 20 for the Edge Series grips. If you get both, that's $30 to $40, maybe $45 shipped with tax. You can't go wrong with either. That's a cheap upgrade to your firearm that will change it for the better and make a huge difference. Trust me, go with the Ghost Avenger if you can. That's the one that's ribbed on the side, on each side. It looks cool, and on top of that, it functions. They work. I've ran tens of thousands of rounds through Ghost connectors, and maybe a couple thousand through Apex connectors. So I trust them both. They're both great brands. You can always trust them. Anyways, that's the best way to spend $30 to $40 on upgrades for your Glock. Trust me, it'll change your firearm. Thanks for watching.